Oh gosh, what is going on, everyone? How's everyone's Sunday? Put a little tiny piece of music on. What do you reckon? Put a little bit of music on before we start. Sorry, I'm a bit late. I was on the phone and I nearly forgot about the show. But I'm here, you know, I'm here. But yeah, man. Yo, big up GMK, my Jersey man, them. Large up. You lot, do me a favour, share it with 5 people. Let's get these numbers up. I'm quickly gonna grab something because I want to promote this for them. Yeah. What is good, everyone, man? What's going on? Who's in the mix right now? Who's here? Let's see who's in the house. There's no request now. Yeah, man. What's going on, everyone? How's everyone's weekend been so far? How's everyone's weekend? Mine has been okay. Marley, you alright down there? Yeah. So yeah, mine's been good, man. Yeah, big up, innit? Sunday blessings. Big up, let me big up everyone that's in here so far. Big up Dean Smith, big up GMK Young Bolo, big up Johnny76, big up Nathan J. Gill Fresh, SW Sneaks, Delroy Bernard, Crep J Collect, Beaten A, Carmichael Grant, Sneaker Mafia, Freezy 387, Jack Gibson, Taggle Me 1, Eran Chima, I think that is. Big up everyone, large up yourself. Yes, Jack, what's going on, bruv? Yeah, man, what is happening with everyone? Let me put on a little something. Nice and chilled weekend, that's it, what? Just know this album is the sickest. We'll put some music on for the minute. I can do you a 10 sneakers I didn't cop this year if it helps. Man said I could do 10 sneakers I didn't cop this year, you know. That is too much. Hey. So, Johnny, you're sick, you know, bro. That's actually cracked me up, you know. Big up Happy Manchester. Big them up. So, right, who's in here? What's good, Migs? Do you want to jump in, brother? We chat for a piece before we start. That is hilarious, man. Johnny, that's absolutely tickled me, you know, bruv. Big up Eric the Sneaker Guy as well. Come on, our South African Show Ur Creps man there, you get me? That was that's too funny, Johnny, you know. Alright, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to big up these people, innit? I wanted to big up man like Eric the sneaker / sticker guy, because he sent us these, yeah. He sent man these stickers, yeah. He sent me these stickers, yeah. These are from Eric the sneaker guy who's in the chat now. Big up Seymour Kicks as well, large, and Air Max LDG. So yeah, if you need any sneakers, yeah, hit up man like Eric the sneaker guy, because his stickers are sick. If you was at Thingy Bob, Crep City, then you would have got one of these. I gave these to loads of people, but I've only got like 4 left. So Eric, I'm gonna have to send you some dough, and you're gonna have to send me some more, my brother, because I need I need some more of them because them stickers are so sick. I need more. I need some more. And then another thingy I want to big up as well, yeah, is these are they still in there? Is these guys? And Johnny, they are so sick, bruv. Like they're proper good quality stickers as well. I can't even show you my iPad case because it's on my iPad. But yeah, he sent them out to man. He sent them to man for free as well. He just did them for the love of doing them. But I'm gonna get some more off of him soon anyway. And the stickers are lit. They're proper sick. Look at them. They're proper sick stickers, man. I swear, they're proper sick. And I'm gonna shout out these guys as well, yeah. Because you see these guys. They do something that's absolutely amazing as well, yeah? Like, these lot are sick. What's going on?
What's up, man?
What are you saying,
What are you showing off?
Oh, I'm showing off some stuff from some people that I met at Crep City. I'm not sure. I think it's Hapita. Is how they pronounce it, yeah? But these guys, yeah, they made these. They made these little things I'm going to show now. 1 second, I'll show you. They sent me a couple key rings, yeah? So one is this key ring.
Nice.
They're so sick. I swear to God, they're so sick. I've got these two, and a slider as well, key ring, a slider. A Nike slider. They sent me it comes as a pair. So there was 2 sliders and there was 2 thingies. So I put one of each one on my keys already. And they sent me these as well. Now, I'm going to show you the box first, yeah? They come in these little boxes.
That's sick.
It's sick, innit? And then, yeah, it comes with these in the box.
That is insane.
Bro. You see, and you know the maddest thing, yeah? You probably might not even be able to see it properly, but look, it's got actual laces, bruv.
Do they have the wrapping paper as well?
That's the only thing it hasn't got is the wrapping paper. If it had the wrapping paper, it would have been game over. I would have said, these lot have killed it. But either
That
way,
is
like, just
crazy,
for the
though.
box, yeah? Like, look at the box, bruv. It comes with the size and everything on the side. Like,
damn, that's some work, man.
It's levels, you know, and the maddest thing is they're all, from what I've gathered, they're all hand painted as well.
Crazy.
Insane. So they sent me that one, and this is the one. When I show you this one, I know people, all I'm saying is go, I'm going to put their @ in the bottom now, 1 second. @ HAPP. I think this is their @ I think that's their @ yeah? Oh, I missed out the A. And then they sent me this one as well, yeah? You see this one, though? This one is levels. So it comes in the same box, yeah? In another box. If you can guess what this is, yeah? Just from this box, then you are certified sneakerhead. I don't care what anyone says.
I don't know, some off-white stuff.
Bro. But listen, look at it though, yeah? Look, check it though. Because it's mad because you can take the off-white thing off as well. Don't wind me up.
That is nuts.
Bonkers. I swear to God, it is bonkers.
Having that hand painted, that is already insane. Like
It's
that on that, like little, like these tiny details. But honestly, like keychains, I would love to cop keychains. I see a lot of keychains like that out there, but I swear I would probably have my keys would look like a superintendent keys, just with like just with keys.
You know, Your keys will be about this big.
No, it's just like one key. The rest is all keychains. It's like I had this.
It's just a door key with bare different trainers on it.
That is
But yeah,
nuts, man.
they sent me these in the post.
It's
I was
cool.
away this week. I was away on. I was away. I went for a little break with my missus and my little one, and they sent me these. Like the details.
It
The
is
details
crazy.
are bonkers. Like bonkers. The details are absolutely bonkers. So if you want to head over to, I'm gonna repin it so everyone gets it. Head over to this page here. Go and show them some love. Cause I can't front there. When they sent them, I got home yesterday and they was outside the front door, just on my doorstep. I thought, let me just open it and see what they look like. Even my daughter said they're sick.
You should have done an unboxing, man. An unboxing.
Don't worry, I'm about 4 steps ahead of you, bro. And then look, what killed it is it came in the little boxes as well.
Yo, these were honestly, that would be that's the perfect size box to actually do like an engagement ring in there or something.
Hey, that's a great idea.
It's a great idea, yeah, you know, because the lady would never expect it.
It's true. That's very, very true, you know. Wow, I didn't even think of that, you know. That's a good idea. It's not a bad idea. All right, what's the time? I think we're going to have to get to this, aren't we? Going to have to get this battle going. I reckon. We have our participants in the house. What's been going on with you, bro?
Not much, just being busy, throwing out stuff. Today I'm gonna show at 12. I started a jacket yesterday, another one-on-one, and today around 12 p.m., so around after your show, I will be having a free talk on my channel. I'm just gonna have a free talk, like for everyone who wants to join, wants to show off what they bought, what they grabbed, or whatever. It's just like open for everyone. And then I'm gonna show the jacket I finished. I finished it yesterday. I'm just doing some details. It's gonna be a banger.
Okay. I'm gonna.
But if you want to see it, tune in.
Make sure you lock in after Show Ur Creps. Make sure you lock in. Get involved. You know what I mean?
Man.
What are you working on now, bro?
Well, I'm detailing the jacket. That's what I can show you guys so far. So it's like chaos. So that's the one I finished the last time. Yeah,
that is hard.
So the second one will be similar to it, but will be also one-on-one, and I might have something coming up for some folks who are interested in copying a one-on-one jacket. But we'll tell the folks later on something about it. But yeah.
All right. Well, tell them what time your show is on, bro.
12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the UK. It should be about 5 o'clock. So in 2 hours, roughly 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours from now. Make sure you lock in and hit up this guy's page. Bro, I will speak to you in a bit. Peace.
See you later, man. Peace,
bro. So remember, if you want any one-on-one custom jackets or anything, hit up the guy. All right, Reza, let me show you something, Reza, yeah? So after Crep City, I spoke to these people, yeah? I spoke to Hapita, yeah? Look what they sent me, bruv. They sent me they sent me 2 key rings. Or 4, it was two of each foot. Like it's got both pairs. I've got 2 of them on my keys. So they sent me these key rings. Yeah. And then they sent me these. Look at that. With the shoes. Look at them. Look at how sick they are. Like, these are actually, the craftsmanship on these is nuts. So yeah, if you're into these sort of things, go and hit up Happy Art and check them out. Because look at the level, the detail and the levels of this. Like, look. You can take the off-white thing off as well. Like, it's sick. Don't even wind me up. It's crazy, crazy. Eric, I'm going to hit you in the DM after, bruv, and we're going to talk about that. I put the wrong thing on the wrong box. Look, and they come in little, like, sneaker boxes as well. Like, with the size on them and everything. Like, come on. All right, then. Should we get to this battle? Show me some fire emojis if we should get to this battle or what. Let me know. Because today's one is a special one. Yeah, hit me with either that emoji or hit me with a fire emoji if we're going to get this battle popping. Because even still, next week we've got a big one. But this week's battle, yeah, is between this guy is between the two guys who host. This week's battle is between the two guys that host the Doubled Up podcast. Now,
hello.
On the same side, I don't know if I sent a request on
to Scott.
Yeah, I don't think so. I sent a request to you.
Here he is.
Is he there? Oh,
he's here.
Oh man.
So normally, these two guys are on the same team. Oh, and he's wearing his Man U shirt. I've had enough of you already. I've had enough. I've had enough of it already. Normally, these two are on the same side. But today, it is the Doubled Up podcast sneaker battle on Show Ur Creps.
I don't know if we normally are on the same side, to be honest. I think we're on the same podcast, but I don't know if we're on the same side.
All right.
How you both been, boy? How have you been, lads?
Good. Just busy. Doing the podcast every week. Both of us have been away the last weekend. We both had a little bit of a break. So
lovely.
Just busy. Happy to be here.
Good, man. That's what I like to hear, man. You've got to keep busy, you know? Got to keep busy. All right. So,
how have you been?
I've been good, you know. I've been all right. I went Crep City last week.
Yeah.
Was it last week? Yeah, it was. It was last week. I was away for the whole of this week, and I come back yesterday. So refreshed and
ready to go.
Ready to go again, no?
It was annoying that all of the
And
events
I got
landed
these lovely
on.
little things in the post.
They look sick.
Oh, nice.
They're so serious. So serious. And if you ain't got none and you want some, go and hit these guys up. They're serious. I think they've near enough got probably most people's collections in their little repertoire. There's a fair few. Right, so who is going first?
Go on,
I feel as if I'm going to put my hand up to go first because, number one, these Instagram lives shit me up. I'm so nervous doing this fucking Instagram live. I'm sorry if I'm swearing too much. But these things, honestly, Instagram lives absolutely gets me really nervous. So I'm just going to get this out of the way and done for my first 5. And then I'll be calm after that. And I think as well, for the people watching, out of the two of us, I think everyone's probably going to like Scott's 10 a little bit more than mine because I don't buy a lot of Nike, I don't buy any Jordans, so I think I'm bringing something a bit different. So I thought we'll start with that and then we'll go with Scott's if that's cool.
Hey, listen, don't be fooled though, yeah? It doesn't always go like that. If you come very different, people seem to be like, oh, okay, we've not seen this before.
Well, there we go. I'm hoping to play that card. So we just go 5, so just go straight into it?
Go with it. Take it away, my friend. Take it away.
Right. Okay, so as I said, I don't buy a lot of Nike. In fact, I only have about 2 pairs of Nikes in my collection. It's all really Adidas, ZX, and New Balance.
Someone said Matt's making excuses already.
No, I'm not making excuses.
He's been doing it all week.
Mate, we have a podcast where we speak about trainers for like 2 hours every single week. I'm still I like to make a story of things. So first shoe we're going to go with is this.
Okay.
So this is, for anyone that doesn't know, the Overkill times Adidas ZX 10,000. The colorway is called the Game Overkill. The reason why it's the Game Overkill is it's inspired by the original Game Boy. So that's why it's kind of like the grey with the pink stripes, the hits of like blue, purple. And if you look at the shoes, the Dubray, one of them has B, like the B button for the Game Boy, and the other one has the A for the A button. But this was like one of my first big ZX pickups. So it's been through the wars. I've worn this one a lot, but that's number one, ZX 10,000 Overkill. And for anyone that knows ZX Overkill, always smash it with ZX collaboration. So they always do really, really well.
I'll tell you what, if you'd have asked him for his 5 a couple of months ago, that probably wouldn't have been in it because the state is fucking awful.
If anyone's listened to the podcast, I moved back in February, and when I was moving, I opened the box to this, and there was mold just all over the toe box. Like it was literally ready to grow legs and come after me. But yeah, we good friend of the podcast.
Before you try and skip past that, how did you get the mold off? Just in case anybody encounters this.
Right. So first of all, I butchered it by basically like chucking a load of water on suede. So don't do that. Don't ever put water on suede. But we got sent a couple of weeks ago, basically like a little bit of a care package from Jason Mark, and good friend of the podcast, Jeffrey, talked me through it. So we got some of like the Jason Mark foam, washed it all off. And then basically just a combination of like a suede rubber and a suede brush, and just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that like brought back a lot of the kind of nap from the suede. So many hours, but they look good now. So I can show them today. Like I said, a few weeks ago, they were covered in mold. So, right, number 2, we are going to go with a shoe that Scott absolutely loves or despises. And that is
foam runner. I'm leaving.
No, this.
Let's go. I thought that's what it was going to be as well.
No, not today. But we go with these. If anyone doesn't know this, this is the Concepts times Adidas ZX 9000. And for anyone that is looking at this, yes, this is a tinfoil shoe.
I'm not going to lie. That looks like something a spaceman should be wearing.
Thank you.
It does.
For a couple of weeks, yeah.
Someone said it looks like a marathon jacket.
Well,
that is literally it. That is literally it. No, that's actually it. So, this shoe, ZX 9000 Concept, it's called the Boston Marathon. Concept is a Boston-based store, and there's an Adidas shoe called the Boston Marathon that's a very well-known Adidas shoe. And basically what they've done is they've used this tinfoil material to represent the jackets you get after the marathon. So that's why the whole thing is basically made out of tinfoil.
But I just want to point out that, I mean, Jay's making a joke about it being a tinfoil marathon jacket shoe, but that is the inspiration. So they've actually taken the inspiration from a joke.
Hey,
that's mad.
You guessed it. You guessed it. So yeah, there's number 2, Concept ZX 9000. We'll jump over to New Balance next, and we will go with the Pata times New Balance 920.
You can just tell them.
This was the suede quality on this is absolutely amazing. You probably won't be able to see with the camera, but it's absolutely amazing. If you don't know much about this silhouette, the 920 is basically it came out in 2020, brand new upper, but the midsole is a New Balance 990 V3 midsole, which the 990 V3 is one of the most kind of like, I suppose, favorite New Balance 990s. They've got up to a V5 now. So it's super comfy. And I think, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure when this came out, this was the first collaboration that Pata have ever done with New Balance. So, yeah, I might be wrong there, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty muted with like the browns and the 3M hits, but like I said, the quality's absolutely amazing. So that's number 3. Let's go with I've got more ZX around me than I do New Balance. So I'm trying to keep some of the New Balance for later. Wait, where are we? 1, 2. So that's number 3, yeah? Let's go with this one. Number 4, we've got the ZX 9000 times end kiln. This shoe came out last year. It's basically inspired by like, I think it's like terracotta pots or something like that. So that's why you've got like the brown on the midsole and the different blues and things like this. It's basically supposed to be like inspired by like smashed up pottery. But it's one of those ones that it came out last year. For ZX fans, they it was a real Marmite shoe when it first came out because the colorways like real funky. Like you look at that and people kind of thought, oh, you can't really wear it. It's
funky,
pretty.
but them colors work together though.
It works.
Very well. Works very well.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. A lot of people, when the raffles were there, they were like, "Nah, those colours look weird." And then a lot of ZX fans, after the fact, were like, "Oh no, that's a sick shoe," and they're super limited. So yeah, like it's I think that was one of my first ZX wins last year when I really started getting into ZX, which was like February 2020. I always bought a lot of Nike and Jordans before there, but now I just completely switched over to this.
That shoe is like one of the only like ZX that I'm genuinely jealous of. Like it is really, whereas most of them, like a lot of them, we own the same of many of the pairs that we like, but that one in particular, it's a good shoe.
No, that one's spot on.
I should have said that at the beginning. When you invited us on the show, because me and Scott both have like a mutual love for ZX and a bit of New Balance, we made a rule where we can't show the same shoes that we both own. So there are a few shoes that we might have picked in this top 10, but because we both own it, we made the rule no duplicates. Because sometimes I watch the show and people will both pull out like the Union Jordan 1 or something like that. So we wanted to avoid that. So we made a rule that we can only pick shoes that the other person doesn't own. Because I think we worked it out, and there's about 10 pairs that both of us own that we probably would have chosen in our 10. So, right, last shoe.
Been a boring episode.
Yeah. Let's go back to New Balance, and let's go with this one. This is the Amy Leon Dore times New Balance 1300. This one came out again earlier on this year. Just really nice shoe. Like the 1300, super comfy. It's made in USA, whereas the other one I showed, the 920, is made in England. This shoe, like the details are really nice. I don't know if you can see from the camera, but like, it's got super hairy suede on there.
The suede on that's top notch.
It's just super comfy. But I just think that like with the green, the sail, the white, like you can't really go wrong with that. So
no, definitely.
There's number 5.
All right.
Not bad.
I can't see what people are saying. My chat's like completely froze up.
He's thrown the first punch.
Oh, someone said missed the name on that pair. If you were talking about this one, it was the Amy Leon Dore.
I think it was the one before. I think it might have been the one before, you know.
Oh, the one before. Shit, what did I pick last? This one. This was the ZX 9000. The colorway is called the Kiln. Kiln.
There we go. Right. He has thrown the first punch.
What you got, Scott?
Well, I was going to say my comments are frozen, so I couldn't see what any of those were.
How have we joined? I've just seen someone's put doubled up podcast and joined. Scott, unless you've like logged in on the podcast, someone's just hacked our account.
Yeah, it was so I could see some of the comments. But you can't see anything.
I was thinking, hold up a second.
Hang on a minute. Right, if anyone in the chat is on our account, get the fuck off.
It's me.
So we've been hacked.
No, I can't. All my comments are frozen, so I can't actually see what anyone's saying.
Can you see it from the podcast?
They haven't even. They just said your shoes are shit, mate. They said just I'll show myself 5.
Yeah,
Go on, mate. It's over to you, my friend.
Cool. Well, I'll start with one that it seems on topic at the moment.
Oh God.
It's a pair that's probably been seen on air loads of times, but it's the Travis Highs. Like, to be fair,
you can't not appreciate it. You know what I mean?
To be fair, the main reason with this shoe is like it was like my first, I say, big win, like a hyped pair of shoes, and it's just they're just amazing. Like, and the pickup day from Offspring and everything was like, it was just a good day. Met loads of people. It was just it's just, I mean, it's just a good shoe. Like,
it is a good shoe.
I think it's better. I think it's better than the ones they released recently, like the high in particular.
I don't. Do you know what? I don't know. You know, don't get me wrong. These ones are amazing, but the
low's lovely.
I prefer the low.
The quality on them
low
looks amazing.
But I'm not sure about the high. But I mean, that high was like so impossible to get hold of. Like you say, you could make a top 10 list of shoes that you haven't got this year. I mean, you could do that in the last week, let alone this year. Like, it's just mad. But yeah, no, well, that's the thing. I knew just a little bit of hype just to annoy Matt.
I'm working with the Double Up podcast hype beast here, so I knew that Travis were gonna. I'm joking.
All right, we'll tone it down then. We'll go with a New Balance just to balance out.
All right.
We'll go with the New Balance 990 V3 Bodega. I mean, this shoe, honestly, you talk about quality on a New Balance. This is next level. Like,
top notch.
It is insane. Joe, and you know what the funny thing is? I got these from under retail. Like, they're just sitting on. You can get them StockX under retail easily. They're just mad. They're so good.
For such a quality pair as well, that's crazy.
Yeah,
they're so nice. They're really quality.
Yeah. Everything about it is just, these are insane. Like, yeah, I mean, like I say, it's a bit like the patter where it's like quite muted and it's got kind of like hits of blue, but it's just.
But it works. It works, and it does the job very well.
And to be fair, they said when they designed it, like the whole point was to make a shoe that won't go out of fashion. Like, it won't. It's not a massive mad colorway that people in a couple of years will go, "What the fuck was I thinking?" Like, it's just it'll keep going. There are definitely pairs that.
Will, 100%.
Right, let's go this one actually.
I like how neither of us have thought of any sort of order. We're like, we'll just pick that one and that one.
Yeah,
just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Shadow Jordans OG.
All right.
This is my first Jordan pickup, and it was early access on sneakers. I literally downloaded the sneakers app, and 2 days later, early access to these. And I mean, early access is a myth these days. So
you've probably triggered a lot of people with that, like people trying to get these off-white dunks, and
there's a couple of people that's going to be pissed off by that one.
To be fair, I think. I did manage to pick up the off-white Prestos, the all-white pair on sneakers as well. But again, that was like, this was years ago, and when you could actually
sneakers is a myth these times, man. Oh,
that's half the problem. Like, so when I was picking my 10, I was like, I like this and this, but then there was other pairs where I'm like, if I tried to get these now, it'd be impossible. It just wouldn't happen. Which is why, like, I've started picking up like a lot of New Balance and stuff like that, because it's so much you can actually get them.
Yeah,
you know. But yeah, I mean, these are. I mean, people that have listened to the podcast, like my shoe sneaker history, like I was big into like terrace shoes. Like, I used to work in like a clothes shop that sold like Stone Island, CP. So all of the lads that came through, they're all football lads. We were right on the motorway, so like whenever we had any of the guys from like Cardiff going to play the Blue, like going to play Birmingham, or when like Villa were down in the Championship, they'd always stop in, and just the shoes there were mad. So when I started looking at Nike, and kind of got lucky on these, started something. So yeah, these are, I mean, it's such a good colorway as well. Like, you can literally just throw it on.
It's a classic.
You just can't. You just can't go wrong with it. So, yeah, us. Hold on, number 3. Number 4. I'm gonna go something a bit different. Air Max 1.
Okay.
Oh, Air Max 1. Nike ID pair. Back when Nike ID was solid, and you had like some really good materials and good shape, and
ID is trash now.
Yeah.
Nah, these are but not Nike ID now. Like unless you pay the premium prices.
Yeah, it's trash. It's trash.
It's not the same. But these are like, yeah, the quality, like the suede, the colours and everything that you had available. Yeah, they're not. And to be fair, like whenever I've worn these, whenever I've like traveled down to London, I've had so many people be like, "Where'd you get them from?" Like, yeah. Unfortunately, like Nike ID, you just can't do it these days. It's not the same.
It's so poor on there, man. Poor. They need to
It's
sort
a really
out.
good service. Like, it's got potential, but I mean, like Adidas got rid of theirs because I remember the days you could like make your own football boots and you could make, you know, your own Ultra Boosts, and you can't really do that anymore. And New Balance got rid of theirs as well. So it's just Nike, but it's just nothing. Yeah, there's not unless you pay.
It's not even doing what it should do. Really.
Yeah.
Nah, the only thing
so much bigger.
Nah, it's like there are some good stuff that comes on there, but like dunks, they go in so quickly that it's just again something that should be, because it always makes me laugh when you've got like, what was it the Cactus Plant flea market, like Air Force Ones that you could customize, and everybody bought triple whites because that's all you could do because nobody could customize. Everyone was just hitting checkout, so they didn't actually do anything, and it's just like it completely defeats the point of the service. But yeah, no, that's probably one of my favorite Air Max ones. It's just again solid colorway, and I'm a big fan of pink, so can't go wrong with that.
I'm not.
And what should be the last one? Let's go this one actually. I'm pretty sure we said you didn't own this one.
No, I didn't own that one. No.
ZX8000 Offspring collaboration. I tell you what, I was never a fan of this shoe.
Very nice.
And when we went to the event, the Offspring event in London, this was like, nobody was really interested in this. Everybody wanted the 10,000s. But then when these came out, from the sample pair that they showed to these, they really upped their game. Like, they really smashed it. And that was that event was so like, that got me back into Adidas and into like ZX. And to be fair, if I hadn't have gotten into ZX through Offspring, I probably wouldn't have met Matt, and the podcast probably wouldn't have happened.
You're hitting me in the feels, mate. You're hitting me in the heart.
No,
there you go.
Go for the top story, everybody. But X Factor all over again. But yeah, no, these are they're just solid. They're really good. And I met a lot of people at that event as well. And yeah, there was some cool things. I think I left just before they announced who won the big prize to go to Complex Con in over in the States. I think it might have been Official Sneaker Speaker, who I think is in, but my comments are frozen, so I can't see anything.
Yeah,
my comments are catching up, but I can't see.
I'm sure it was.
I'm sure he will let us know if it was him or not.
Yeah, I feel like it was. I can't remember, but yeah, amazing event.
Here he is. Who, me?
He said, who, me?
The thing is, because of COVID, I don't think it ever happened. I don't know if it ever happened because it was. I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, no, it's a solid. Like I say, I think solid me and Matt probably both prefer the 10K, but I love this just as much. So yeah, no,
he said yes, I did win.
Yeah. Solid shoe.
LA's a lovely place. I went in 2019. It's like one of my favourite places in the world. So I hope you did get to go.
Yeah, I've literally never been over to the States, actually. Never gone over.
You're missing out.
I don't think I can either, if I'm honest. But
I've been Cuba, but the funny thing with Cuba is they weren't letting Americans in, so they were all Canadian. That was it. So
you know how Cuba stay with Americans, boy. They hate them.
Oh yeah. Oh you could tell the second we got off that plane. That was it.
Our sneaker speaker said he never got to go because of COVID, and
he never
heard anything about it since.
Mate, you need to chase them up.
Yeah,
definitely need to chase them up. Sneaker speaker, don't worry, we're gonna get our legal and management team on the case for you. I.e. me.
I mean, I'll chase them up for him. Ticket for nothing.
Is that 5?
Well,
yeah. So that's my 5. Yeah.
Back to you.
Got a bit of a mix.
The power's in my hands now. Right. Okay. So, right, we're gonna start off with this pair, which is we're back to Adidas ZX 8500 with Overkill. Again, another Overkill collaboration. As I said, if anyone is into ZX, I mean, Overkill just kill it every single time. This shoe is crazy. This shoe was part of the A to ZX series that went across 2020, 2021. And the shoe is inspired by graffiti, basically. If anyone knows anything, if anyone knows about Overkill, they're a boutique store now in Berlin, but they started off basically as a graffiti magazine. And over time they turned into the boutique they are now. So yeah, like the details, I can't even go into all of the details because there's just so many silly little things like different cross branding and things like this. This pair for me is particularly special because they did a pre-release on the Overkill website. And basically when they released it, Overkill released their pairs a couple of weeks early. And they did a collaboration with a graffiti crew called One Up, where basically they got all of the boxes for all the pairs they had, put it into a big sneaker, a big wall, and the graffiti crew graffitied the whole wall of boxes. So every pair, the box is part of that wall. So if I show you my, so if you buy this from the shop, it won't be there, but my pair's got like, so if we got all of the boxes, like you can see the other sides are just plain white. But if you, like my box is part of, I think 1,000 pairs, I think it's like 1,000 pairs. If you make them all up, that makes this big graffiti up.
That's sick.
I don't know if he's in here. I don't know if he saw, but Josh Sneakers 95. Me and him stayed up until like 3 o'clock in the morning because the bots were trying to get the Overkill website and it completely crashed. So we were there like 3 o'clock in the morning, refreshing to try and get our pairs. But I managed to get it. And another thing I didn't show, because the shoe is inspired by graffiti, a lot of people might have seen this, but it comes with this shroud that goes over the shoe. So the idea here is that if you were graffitiing whilst wearing the shoe, you can put this over the shoe and you won't get paint on the upper. So the idea is that like little details like that, like you can't beat. I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of Nike fans in this.
That is sick.
But tell me another Nike shoe that has that much kind of thought and inspiration.
That is so sick.
To be fair, we were talking about this on the episode we just recorded, but like the stories that Nike are painting with their shoes at the moment, there aren't any. So like it's like Nike just can't be arsed anymore. So like you see other brands doing shit like this and you think, why am I spending my money and all this stuff that's bad quality and no real thought gone into it. So
it's true.
So that was number 6. So we're going on to number 7 now, aren't we? I think something like that. Yeah. And I've got 4 more left. I've got 4 more left of this round. I'm not very good at counting. We go on to another New Balance. This is the Sneakers and Stuff New Balance 920. So the same silhouette as we saw with the Pata earlier. This is like one of my favorite shoes of 2020. 2021, sorry. This dropped in like January, right at the beginning of the year. I took an L, but managed to get a pair for just under retail on eBay. The shoe itself, you can't really see from the colours, but it's basically the collaboration with S&S. It was S&S Sports World. So they wanted to make the whole capsule. They did loads of clothing and apparel, and they wanted to make it seem like an old, like 80s, 90s, like sports program. So if you take out, I don't know if I could take out the insole, but like it was basically, they built this website to advertise the shoes, and it looked as if you were watching like a sportscaster show from like the 1980s. But like the colors, like orange and the green, like that's it. I think it's amazing. So this is definitely one of my favorite shoes of this year.
Oh, that's sick.
Let
me just open my balcony door.
I've just seen official Sneaker Speakers comment. You like your shop collabs?
Oh yeah, 100%. I think the boutiques definitely tell better stories. Like I think that's the thing, especially if they have like some sort of inspiration that way, they can tell a story a lot better than maybe some of the individual designers. So yeah, that's I just think the boutiques definitely do a good job of their collaborations.
Someone just said that about the Travis fragments. There's no story to the shoe.
Nah.
It's just a shoe, just a collab.
Yeah, it's just a shoe.
Yeah.
It's literally like we've got Fragment, which we're throwing on every shoe possible at the moment, and we've got Travis, who is going to sell anything. Bash them together, sorted.
Good to go.
100%.
I just see somebody say about Puma as well, and we do like Puma, by the way. There might not be any in these lists, but we do really like Puma.
I've got some old Pumas from I think 2014. I've got a pair of, I think it's XT2s or something like that. My girlfriend got me for like one of my birthdays one year. So those shoes always stay in the collection for a long time. But I'm bending the rules a little bit with this, because technically this is a shoe that Scott doesn't own. But this is a shoe that I can guarantee the other shoe in this pack, if we weren't doing this rule, that the other shoe would be in both of our top 10s. And this is the ZX. I'm just lucky to have both the pairs in the pack, basically. This is the ZX 8000 Yozakura. This was a GR colorway that came out last year. But again, talking about shoes that have such a good story, despite not being any collaboration, this literally takes the cake every time. So this came in a pack of 2. You had the Hanami and the Yozakura. And the inspiration of the shoe is the Japanese festival of Hanami, which for anyone that knows is basically when the cherry blossoms bloom. And every single year, families will celebrate with huge parties. And they'll basically have outdoor parties underneath the cherry blossom trees. And the reason why you've got the Hanami and the Yozakura is because as the festivities go into the nighttime, they change the name from Hanami to Yozakura. So the idea is you've got a pink pair for the daytime celebration and kind of like a bluey pink pair for the nighttime. But the thing about this shoe is that it's got so many details. Like the quality of the suede's really nice. On like the lace dubrays, one says Tokyo and one says Berlin. Because basically, at one stage, a TV channel from Japan basically planted a load of cherry blossom trees in Berlin. And the shoe is to kind of celebrate that story of this Japanese television channel planting a load of trees in Berlin. And the thing that's amazing is the box. So the box isn't a standard box, but I don't know if you can see because the angle. When you open the box, the shoes aren't in a standard section. So they're actually faced upwards with a divider. And on the inside of the box, it tells you the whole story of the collaboration of the shoe. And you've got loads of little cardboard cherry blossoms that like come inside the box of the shoe.
This is what I'm saying. These
shit like that, it's amazing. Like me and Scott will say, when this arrived, and I opened the box, it was like glowing lights came from it. It was just amazing. Again, I feel like a bit of a broken record here, but I feel as I'm using this platform to try and tell people there's other brands out there, guys. Right, so I've got my final 2.
Yes.
Next shoe is one that, if anyone listens to the podcast, you will know that this shoe is like one of my favorite shoes of the last year. And that is the Casablanca 327 New Balance. This pair is one of the pairs that I took a massive L on last year. And you know, like when you really want a pair and you'll spend like every day, you'll go onto StockX just to check what the prices are to see, can I buy it? Can I buy it? I'm a cheapskate. I don't like spending more than like a couple of £100, if that, on a pair of shoes. Like £200, I have to love that shoe. And this was reselling at about 300 everywhere. I found a pair for 170 on eBay. Basically, it was a guy got them as a gift from his girlfriend. They broke up and he wanted to get rid of them. So I got them for just over retail. And I was messaging him like, thank you so much. Like, I love this shoe. This shoe's amazing. So when he sent the shoes through, there was a little sticky note on the inside of the box saying, I hope you enjoy them. So it just it was very weird. I didn't expect to open the box and just see a little sticky note saying like, yeah, I hope you enjoy these, mate.
Well, at least his girlfriend knows them shoes or someone's wearing them.
I was going to say, maybe his girlfriend's on the chat or something like that. Like, yes, I have your ex-boyfriend's shoe. But Yeah, I think this is just one of those shoes that this was the debut of the 327, and when it first came out, like with the funky heel and things like that,
I rock with these. I rock with these 327s. I
so
like them a lot.
nice, so nice. But I've just seen Tony come on the chat saying misery kicks. Yeah, we were saying that like we had to check. We had to check to see whether there were any like tear stains on the suede or something like that from the breakup. But he knows how much I wanted this pair of shoes and basically bitched and moaned to him for the entire year before getting them finally. But yeah, it's just one of my favorite shoes. I think the silhouette's really cool. The colors look great. So yeah, that's one of my favorites. And last but not least, one more left. This is a very, very special shoe, and I think Scott already knows what this shoe is because this shoe came from a relationship that we built with the podcast. This shoe is the Lorenzo.og ZX1000 in what he's called the Rosewood colorway. So this is essentially, if anyone knows anything about Lorenzo, he is a UK designer that basically dyes shoes. He's done shoes for Joe LaPuma on Sneaker Shopping. He's done shoes for DJ Clark Kent. He's done shoes for like loads of massive names in the industry, and he's just so sick at what he does. And basically, we got him on as a guest of the podcast, and afterwards I kind of said, look, can you do a shoe for me? I'm big into ZX, and he normally does, like, at the time he was doing a lot of Air Forces. You might see, like, he does the Stussy Air Force Ones and things like this. This was his first pair. Like, this is one of the most unique shoes he'll ever do because it's a ZX, and very rarely he does anything Adidas. But if you saw the original shoe, it was basically like an all grey upper. It was all grey and white. And he's basically done it so you can see he blends a lot of colours. So you'll kind of see that it kind of goes from the brown up to the purple at the top, like dyed all of the lace ends, like the lace tips. And to maybe someone that just sees it in the street, it might just look like another ZX, but this will always be like the most special shoe in the world to me because it is a one-on-one. I've seen people say, "Is that one of one?" Like, he will not do this. This will not happen again. Like 100%. This no one will ever have this shoe other than me. And yeah, he's killing it with everything that he's doing. So this has to be my last one because it's just sick.
Yeah, that's cold. That's very, very cold.
But there's my 10. There we go.
All right, let's go.
Come on, right. Let's go. You know, I'm gonna go with. This is genuinely like one of my favorite shoes, and I only got it delivered yesterday, right? And it is ZX 10,000 OG Supercolor. This is the first ZX 10,000 they did. I've been hunting this shoe for about 3 years, and as has happened with everything, resale prices just went up and up and up. And I just couldn't find them. And then I was on holiday in the car on the way home, sat there scrolling through eBay, and somebody put these up for about 70 quid. So I'm like, right, that saves me paying like 250. I'll have them. And honestly, the colours they're just mad. When they designed it, there was something mad. Like someone was saying, the amount of colour combinations they went through before they landed on this one. It was, you know, upon thousands of colorways before they actually managed to land on this. And it, again, it's quite bright, but in terms of 10,000s, I don't think there's a better one than this at the moment. Like, there are some really... The Offspring one is amazing.
Yeah.
The Offspring one is amazing. But these are just, beautiful. Like, the blue with the pink. Like, they're such a good summer shoe. Like, definitely. I mean, it's warm. Definitely. I mean, it's raining there at the moment, so it's a bit pointless. But, yeah, they are a beautiful, beautiful shoe. When the sun comes back again.
Yeah, that's it. When it comes back.
British summer is probably it over now, but
country.
Next one.
We're going to go with so number 7, and this is probably my one and probably only SB Dunk pickup. of the year. Street Hawkers. These are mad. They are mad. Yeah. No.
I told you. This is why I wanted to go first.
They're crazy. I love these. I'm not even gonna front. These are sick.
So the thing is, with dunks these days, it is literally a case of if I see one, I'll enter, and it's just whatever. If I win, I win. If I don't, it's just gate whatever. And I entered a random raffle with Focus up in Scotland. I don't think I'd entered a raffle with them before, and I just got a message saying, "You won."
That you won. Yeah.
Sweet. I mean, I haven't won any other SBs for me anyway this year. So, I mean, they're designed watercolor paintings to represent 6 regions of China and 6 dishes. The materials, like the suede.
That suede on that toe
with the canvas.
Really nice.
Just the details, like the little coins, the wood for the chopsticks on the swoosh. And then, going over to this pair, like, again, like the materials, the gold is a bit hit and miss, but I mean, this panel at the back is beautiful. Like, it's just stunning. And I personally, I don't think there'll be a better SB dunk this year than these. They're just I
might have to agree with you.
Incredible. There's people saying like the power dunks are going to be there. But like the power dunks, they've got a nice pattern, and yes, they're power, and everyone loves them. But it's literally just a canvas pattern.
Everyone loves it because it's power. That's why.
Exactly.
That's really it is.
Yeah, and I think it is. It's a bit of a name on there. So I'm gonna go with for number 8. I'm going back to my heritage a little bit, I guess.
Okay.
This damn shoe.
The Adidas Size City Series Cordoba. So they did the original City Series, and I mean, they decided this year for 2020, I should say, that they would do basically flip pairs of the shoes that they originally made to represent cities paired. So Manchester being the base shoe, and the Twin City Cordoba. Honestly, the suede, the materials, there's only 2,020 pairs made of each to represent 2020. I mean, what a year 2020 was anyway. And this is, I mean, we've had a big argument about this. Like, this
damn shoe
podcast. I'd just like to point out, basically, we couldn't decide which was the best Adidas shoe of 2020.
It was between that one and the opposite of, when I said earlier, the Ozokura, the Hanami, the other pair.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Hanami. Scott said that shoe was the best Adidas shoe of 2020. And we basically, every episode, we got our guests to vote which one they liked. And that bloody shoe won. So,
every time.
No, it was close, back and forth. It was back and forth, but eventually I had to admit that was the better shoe. But I'm still not happy about it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the materials used, like the colours, honestly, it's probably one of the, if not the best terrace shoe I've seen. It's just amazing, and I think a lot of people would probably agree. I mean, terrace shoes is a bit difficult because there's so much like football involved, and you know, if you're from Liverpool, you're going to be saying that Liverpool is the best shoe. But if you're,
of course they will.
So it's tricky. But well, the one cool thing about this as well was the box. So the box was a standard Adidas box, but you could flip the box inside out, break it down, and fold it over, so it represents the original colorway of the original City Series shoe that they did. Again, really cool details thought about, and just a really solid pair.
That's actually quite cool.
I mean, best Adidas shoe last year, in my opinion. I'm gonna pull out my. What are we on now? 8. Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
No,
why not?
9.
I'm not counting.
This is potentially my favourite SB I own, actually. This is, yeah, the Nike SB times Jordan 1 Low collaboration that came out last year. They were all, it came in all this kind of like canvas, like kind of khaki beige camel material, color material. And it was all tearaway uppers. The idea was as you skate them, it would tear away and reveal. So underneath one shoe, you've got a UNC colorway. So white leather. Underneath this bit, it'll be blue with the UNC blue tick. And then under the other shoe, it was a royal colorway. So again, you had kind of, black. I got a knife to them and tore them up. And honestly, like, again, I picked up this shoe on sneakers. I think I picked them up about 10 minutes after release. Just when I was like, oh yeah, forgot about that. Picked them up, done. And they were reselling.
How things
at
have changed.
And now, honestly, if these shoes, a Jordan SB collab, tearaway upper with iconic Jordan colorways, if that release now, you've got no chance.
You've got no chance in hell.
And these are just, they're just sick. Like, they're so good.
I like them a lot.
I see good friend of the podcast, Ryan, saying yes, he likes this pair. And that's because Ryan likes anything UNC coloured. So anything with the UNC.
But yeah, he did pick out a good point. He did say a good point as well, that the canvas material that they used was actually, so it was Lance Mountain. It represents literally the khaki trousers, the cargo trousers that he used to wear while skating, and then the shoes that he obviously loved. So yeah, I mean, the one issue that I do have with these is while I got the knife, I don't know if you'll be able to see, I did manage to put a nice slice down the front, which was always my worry. But they're fine. They don't leak. So yeah,
but they don't leak.
Yeah. I assumed if I ripped the leather, that was going to be the only issue with it. Like, be fine. And then number 10, and Matt knows what this will be. Like,
there's a theme with our number 10s, I'll tell you that much.
I mean, to kind of put in context while I get these out, like, Matt got a pair of shoes done by, like I say, really good friend of the podcast, Lorenzo, and as did I, quite a while afterwards. But it was when we got him on, we knew how talented he was. He just done a pair for Savvy Sneakers. He'd done an incredible Air Force One, and since then, like Matt said, he's done pairs for DJ Clark Kent, Joe LaPuma. He's done numerous music artists. He's done for the OVO crew. He's like big names.
He's blowing up.
Not just, and now, I mean, I think when we had him on, he had like 12,000 followers.
No, I don't even know. I think it was 2,000. I think he had like 2,000 followers on Instagram.
Now he's everywhere. Like, it's just mad.
Like Complex Sneakers are reposting him. Like Sneaker Freak are reposting him. Like any sort of media that you guys are watching on this stream, like you would have seen one of his pieces, like inevitably over the last couple of months. He's killing it.
He's just gone mad, and it's great to see like the people that we
UK designers.
The people that we thought, and like what you do, you see the people that you appreciate and the things that you think are cool, and all of a sudden, because they're getting spotlight, they're going mad. There's so many people that we've had on, like say Lorenzo, Mike, Tidy Tie-Dye, his socks are incredible.
You guys with the TV show.
Yeah,
you were obviously on our podcast the week before the TV show, so
yeah, there's just so much.
There's loads and loads.
The UK is getting some love now, because before it's very much US and Canada kind of based, and we're fighting back and we're showing what we can do. But
the shoes. We want to see the shoes.
The Adidas 4 and 1 Low.
You can't see the light properly, I think.
I was going to say, I feel like I might have to move a little bit, but the colorway on these,
they're serious,
is mad. So it goes from like a kind of like yellowy color up to like purple, and I'll see if I can.
They're very, very nice.
Like both pairs, they're just the colours on them are just insane. I need like better light on them, really.
If you see it, if anyone was to go to Lorenzo's Instagram page, I think it's lorenz.og. This is kind of, this colour is what he's like really getting big for at the minute, called the dust colourway.
Yeah, that's serious.
Like, they're just mad. And again, like, he normally does a lot of Nike, and he does a lot of he's doing a few bits of like New Balance. He just did a pair for our good friend Mike, a pair of off-white fives that he
off-white Jordan fives,
and they're mad, like seriously mad. I mean, to be fair, I mean, they are amazing, but I mean, Mike, he works with dye anyway, and he kind of dropped bits of dye on his shoe while doing what he does, and he was like, right, let's actually do this properly. Let's kind of do it. And Lorenzo smashed it. But honestly, like, I mean, the way he does it and the colours he gets and the fade is just incredible. Crazy. And again, these are a one of one. He said he hasn't done a forum. He probably won't do another forum. You know, and so, yeah, these are literally a one of one, very much like Matt's. They're just beautiful. Like, it's not often, like, there's the few shoes, like we mentioned, the Hanami, where you open the box and it's like, wow. And these were them. Like, I got them through. And, you know, the forum is, I mean, the forum's slept on anyway, especially if you cut the Velcro strap off, which we did. But yeah, I mean, it's just, honestly, the one thing that amazed me more than anything was how good the quality was on these, which were essentially a GR forum at the time. Like, the quality of them is amazing. So if you see a pair sitting in like Foot Locker or Foot Asylum, any of these places,
snap them up,
because they're really good. And like I said, the colorways on these are just, they are mad. Like I say, they're on my Instagram, where hopefully the colors will come up a bit better, but these are absolutely mad. So yeah, I've my 10's got a bit of variety in it, bit of New Balance, bit of Adidas, bit of Jordan, bit of
Travis Scott in there. We can't ever escape Travis Scott.
No, you
can't never escape Travis. He's a bat always.
But now these that's my 10.
So make sure you guys go and check out the Doubled Up podcast every Monday, right?
Yeah, we've got a new episode dropping tomorrow with good friends Damo. You might know him on Instagram as Techies and Sneakers. And then, we've got a few good guests coming up as well. So check that out every Monday.
So you go and listen and check them out.
If you haven't been bored by us for the last hour or whatever it is. So.
if you haven't already, go and listen to the episode with
Jay.
I'm not
going to lie.
It was a good episode,
The amount of sound bites I got out of that episode.
There was loads. It
was a good episode.
I'm sure
whenever you listen to the podcast on, make sure you follow and leave a
review or whatever it is. Like, whatever people are doing these days.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, whatever the kids
All right.
do.
Well, lads, thank you very much. It has been a pleasure.
Absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much for having us, mate. I really appreciate the time.
No problem. Anytime. Adios.
See you later.
Peace.
See you later, guys.
And there we have it. Make sure you go and look these guys up. And if you need stickers, make sure you go and holler at Eric, the sticker guy, because he's the man for stickers. And that has been Show Your Creps for this week. Peace out. Adios.